We spent a lot of time exploring the whole coastal strip, and we wanted to identify those areas that provided that real local feel. And for us, that was areas like Chevron Island, Balinga on the southern Gold Coast, and then Northcliffe. We've got projects that we're delivering in all of those areas, and it's the charm of the local feel, the amenity that they provide and the lifestyle that's really drawn us to them. That brought us to identifying 8 Enderley Avenue as the ideal development site for us to deliver a great project on.
The key design principles for Exhale were firstly connection of the plan to the prevailing views, connection to the surrounding environment, to the trees that exist on neighbouring sites and in the verge, and then also connection for the residents. Its length running north-south really allowed us to position all the apartments with a prevailing view. It allowed us to provide really wide units and units that have an aspect of 3 sides. This really allows us to introduce genuine cross-ventilation and allows us to get sunlight deep into the floor plans.
Collaborating with SIERA on this project has been a really fun and enjoyable experience. They really look into the local market and their buyers and try to infuse the quality of lifestyle on the Gold Coast into the design and create facilities that they really feel like they're on holiday every day.
The actual apartments themselves have really been driven by a deep understanding of who our end owners and residents are going to be, and understanding that most of these people live locally, they come from family homes, and they're really looking to replace those family homes with a vertical home that offers a lifestyle where they're connected to the beach, where they've got everything on their doorstep, but when they return back to their residence, they need that space, they need the layout to be able to complement their lifestyle.
The lifestyle at Northcliffe is very special. It's between the tourist area of Surfers and the shopping area of Broadbeach. It's the calm. You wake up in the morning, you walk down for a coffee and a swim. It's just perfect.
On a day off, probably just sitting on the balcony and enjoying the view, particularly on a day like today when the surf is gentle and the wind is gentle and it's just magnificent. Couldn't be better.
So some of the key things that made the site so special was it's got 2 street access, so we've got access from both Vista Street and Enderley Avenue. And Enderley Avenue goes through to the Gold Coast Highway and over to the Isle of Capri, and it also has direct beach access. So we feel for our future residents this is going to make it very convenient to be able to come and go each day. And then on the Vista Street side, we've got the Northcliffe light rail station. And so for us, for accessibility, wanted to create pedestrian access from both the ground floor and the podium levels and the communal levels to allow for that ease of access to the light rail and also the great Northcliffe Surf Club, which is only 100 metres further south.
The pillars of health and wellbeing really shaped what we delivered for the project. Our design strategy became about delivering facilities for residents that were going to reinforce these qualities.
Part of that Exhale story is really well-being. And when we think about, wellness and well-being, there is a really big movement in general in society around embracing longevity and living healthier.
It was not just about health and well-being in a physical nature, but also about mental well-being, having the space in your apartment where you don't feel confined, having the glazing that just opens these views up so you don't feel like you're living in an apartment, really generous floor plans that make you feel comfortable.
So at SIERA, something that we really pride ourselves on is the fact that we control the delivery of our projects from very early inception, the acquisition. Every decision that's being made for the project is being made by the SIERA team. What that means is that every decision that we make for the project is a decision that we're going to live by long into the future. So making sure that everything is done with the mindset that in 50 years' time, this project needs to be, standing very proudly. It certainly takes a lot of time and energy, but we feel that it's the only way that projects can be delivered to the standard that they should be.